Economic experts reiterate that the economy of the country is at risk due to deteriorating investor confidence.
The foreign investment on government securities, also known as Treasury Bonds and Treasury Bills, is a determining factor of the investor trust that is placed on a certain country. The foreign investments on government securities are listed on the weekly economic index of the central bank. As per central bank data, 453.4 billion rupees had been invested by foreign investors on government securities in the week that concluded on the 25th of February 2015. By 2016, that amount had decreased to 260.1 billion rupees. Thereby, foreign investments worth 193 billion rupees have been withdrawn by the investors in this time frame alone. As per the data released by the central bank on the 22nd of February 2017, the foreign investments on government securities stood at 196.1 billion rupees. Thereby, a staggering 257 billion rupees have been withdrawn by foreign investors in the past 2 years. Another factor that is highlighted when observing the data of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka is that during the week of the Gazette notification issue that arose at the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the issuance of Treasury Bonds and Bills, foreign investors had withdrawn 15.3 billion rupees. Former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Dr. W.A. Vijayawardena, says that the bond scam that took place in the country had aided in this situation where foreign investments are being withdrawn.
Foreign direct investments The
foreign direct investments are not coming into the country. A large number of foreign investors have invested in the securities. That amount stood around $4.5 billion in 2015. Today that has reduced to 1.3 billion rupees. They have taken 3.2 billion out of the country. This has resulted in the rupee depreciating day by day. Today the USD to LKR stands at 155. If the remaining 1.3 billion is taken out, we do not know what will happen to the rupee.
මම හිතන්නේ ශක්‍ර දෙවියන්ටවත් කියන්න බැරි මට්ටමක අපි හිටියා. ඉතින් මේ හැම දෙයක්ම සිද්ධ වුණේ එක සිදුවීමක් පිළිබඳව අපි හරි හැටි.
This is because the necessary steps were not taken regarding one event at the right time.
ක්‍රියාකලාපයක් නොගත්ත නිසා.
The selling price of a US dollar, which stood at 133 rupees and 37 cents at the beginning of the year 2015, now stands at 153 rupees and 21 cents.
If the amount increased by 20 rupees in 20 to 21 months, one cannot predict what amount it will be in the coming few months. The foreign direct investments did not increase in the past 21 months. How can we generate jobs? How can we reduce the increasing debt servicing ratio? How can we secure the value of the rupee? When we take all of this into consideration, we can see that we are directing the economy towards a bad place. What is the result of this? All this is interconnected, be it the depreciation of the rupee, the reduction in the foreign reserves, or the balance of payment issue, or the debt crisis. These are all parts of the same stream. These are connected to the trust placed by investors in the country. The government must revisit the economic policy of the country.
සාධනීය නොවන ලක්ෂණ මොනවද කියලා